So guess what? I don't play by the rules, therefore I am doing my first and second week's review of I Hunt Killers today. And you know what else? I haven't even finished the second week's reading. I know. I'm 2 chapters away. So, that's just tough. What did I think of this book when I first started reading it? You know, initially I thought, and it's still true, that this book reads a lot like Dexter, the TV series. And you're thinking I'm saying that because it's about a serial killer. No, that's not why. I mean, that's part of it. I mean, this could be if Dexter's son, Harrison, grew up and is writing a story about his father. But no, that's not why. It's because Barry Liger, his book is full, I mean absolutely chock-a-block full of thought verbs in exactly the same style as the Dexter narration. Over every episode, Dexter starts thinking things like, maybe I should do this, or I wonder what she thinks, da da da. And the thought verbs of the main character in this book are exactly like that. So I'm wondering if there was some kind of cross-influencing there. I'm really enjoying this book so far. It's weird, it's gruesome, it's got my interest, I want to know what's happening. Everything that has happened I thought was going to happen, so I'm really pleased with myself. At the end of chapter 10 I was certainly intrigued by the Impressionist. You should definitely read this book, and you should stop watching if you don't want spoilers. Maybe not, I haven't decided. You're just gonna have to risk it. Gonna have to risk it and see. It's my mojo, it's my thing. One of the things I love most about this book is Howie, because he is such a funny character. He's such an awesome sidekick type of character. His haemophilia that he has is so interesting. His medical condition just makes him fragile, and you kind of know that something is gonna happen with that. He's just too fragile for something not to happen, right? And he's the friend of the guy who hunts serial killers, so it kind of makes sense. I like Connie, she's cool. She's a cool counterbalance to the main character, Jazz, who is kind of serious. You know what I love about this book? I love the way that Jazz doesn't know if he's faking things a lot of the time. He's sort of, as the book progresses, he's moving more into a serial killer mentality by manipulating people and doing it and sort of admitting to himself that he's enjoying manipulating people. And that is interesting to me. It's an interesting character development, and I want to see how far he will go. Another cool element with this book is the memory element. What is Jazz remembering throughout this book, and how is that going to reveal itself? So I'm really, really enjoying that. It keeps you reading, it keeps you wanting to know more. I think this was a fantastic choice. I'm glad Rachel chose it, because I might not have read this book otherwise. I know, because I haven't read to the end of chapter 20, I really can't tell you about what I think at the end of chapter 20. However, I am on chapter 19, I think. Let me check. However, I'm on chapter... I don't even know what I'm on. I'm on chapter 18, so I'm really close. And I shall be reviewing last 2 chapters in my next video. So yes, I'm really enjoying this book. It's fantastic. It's keeping me on the edge of my seat. I am slightly irritated by the abundance of thought verbs. I would rather feel and see those things in a way than being told them all the time. But it's a very minor complaint I have about the book. But apart from that, it's a good story, and I'm hooked. I'm hooked. And I'm enjoying it. I'm about that much through. So come and read with us. How have you been liking the book? Have you enjoyed it so far? I have. It's a very good choice. So I'm actually keen to finish it and see what's going to happen. I just have this horrible feeling that Jazz is going to be implicated in all of this, and that's kind of the plan. Because I have my reasons for thinking this, but I think that Jazz is going to be in trouble pretty soon. And I think that Howie is in danger too. He's just a haemophiliac, so it's just inevitable, isn't it? When someone is kind of obsessed with blood and knives and killing. Cool. See you again next week. Bye. Don't mess with the Bookaholics.